Guys, today I am going to be doing a foundation routine. I actually have two foundation routines that I do. I switch them up just depending on the day and how I feel and stuff like that, but this foundation routine is the one I do more often. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. It's pretty simple and easy. I use a lot of products, I do, but it really does. It's just what I like. I like to use a lot of products. I like my skin to look pretty, flawless every day. So one other thing is what I do. I did not include bronzer, blush, or highlight or any of that in this video. And the reason why is because it would just be way too long. So I'm going to do that on another video. I haven't recorded that today, but I will be having that put up sometime very soon. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and stay tuned if you want to see how I did it. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is moisturize your face. I use Pond's Dry Skin Cream. Is you can use a primer. I choose not to, but it's up to you. So this is my skin. It's not really bad. The only thing I have is a whole bunch of redness, and I have a few freckles, and I don't like my freckles, so I like to cover them up. As you can tell, I don't really have pimples. The next thing you're going to do is I apply a concealer. I use the Dream Matte Mousse Concealer in Light, and this is this is foundation. And I take some of that on my finger and I apply it right underneath my eye. And I spread it out, and then I just dab. Now I take my foundation. My foundation is the Laura Mercier foundation, and this is in the color Warm Ivory. The Cream Smooth foundation, and it looks like this. And once again, I take a little bit on my finger, and I go ahead and I dab a couple of dots on my face in the main areas of my face. I find that this foundation blends a lot better when you use your fingers, so I'm just going to use my fingers to blend this out. Make sure you blend it into the ears and into the hairline really well. Especially if you're using your fingers, it can be very tricky with blending. It can get a little bit messy, and then I blend it down the neckline. Now, just to make sure there aren't any streaks in my foundation, because I use my fingers, I'm going to take a brush like this one. This is a flat top brush from Sony Kashuk. I've also used the 187 from MAC before. It really just depends on your preference. And I blend it in even further. And I go ahead and I start at the neck. And just make sure I'm blending it down the neck really well. Okay, so now that I've blended it quite a bit with that brush, I'm going to take another concealer, and this is actually to conceal my eyes. The other one was pretty much just to brighten my high definition concealer, and this one is in Fair Light. I go ahead and take about that much, and that's probably too much, but I go ahead and I do 2 dots. Ooh, that's too much, see? Way too much. Under the eyes. 2 more dots down, and 1 right there. And then I just use my finger to blend it. So I'm just lightly moving it around, and then I go ahead and I take my finger and I pat. The next thing I do is I set that concealer. Because we do have so much on, I go ahead and I set it with a powder so that it doesn't crease. And I take the HD High Definition powder and I take it on this fluffy brush right here, that there are no creases underneath your eye. And I take that powder and I lightly dust it underneath the eye. Okay, so I think one of the most important steps of your makeup is to set it with a powder. I have my favorite powder, and I use the Lancome Dual Finish powder in Matte Porcelain. Looks like this. I take my Equal Tools brush and I just swirl it in there, and I apply it to my face. Okay, so that was my foundation routine. Pretty, it may have looked complicated, but it's pretty simple. I do it in about 10 minutes every day, so it's like pretty easy. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please rate, comment, subscribe, and request. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!